What's it like living with an FK2 on a daily basis? Well, hopefully in this video I can answer some of your questions. The car itself will fit in a UK garage. It's very snug, but I keep my car a metre away from that door, so when the kids come flying through that door, get to their ice creams, they don't hit the front bumper. I've got a roller door in here. When it comes down, it just misses that and sits in line with that yellow line across there. If you've got an up and over garage door, it should fit still, but I think we'll go for a little drive, or we'll get her out, have a quick look around it, go for a drive, and see how we get on. What a great looking car. It is a great looking car. If you're thinking of getting one of these as a family car, it would definitely work. Obviously it's plenty big, it's a 5-door. The front, however, the front seats are a little bit big for the kids to climb into, or even for adults to climb into. You've got to kind of like jump over that bit, and once you're in, they're very comfortable. My two girls take it in turns to sit in the front. They love that. They say it's like a bear hugging you, holding you in place. Whereas the back, I think Honda could have done something a little bit more, not so boring. You got all the red stitches everywhere, red stitch in there, red stitch in there. But they could have put this bit red, the centre bit, just to liven it up a little bit. So when I take my two kids to school, they take it in turns sit in the front. But a couple of weeks ago when the sun was out, I took the middle child to secondary school in the FK2. I drove in, and when she come home, she goes, don't take me to school in that car again. I said, why not? She goes, everyone just looks at it and points at it. I said, well, it's a lovely car, but she's the sort of kid that doesn't love the attention. So whenever I take her to school in this, I've got to park this out on the main road. If I was in the van, I could take her in the van all day long. She don't care, but she doesn't like the attention this gets. Whereas the little one, I take her to primary school. She's got the window down, her blade tongue out. She loves the attention. And this car will get a lot of attention because it's just one of them cars that stands out. Let's have a look at the boot. You would get if you've got young kids, you would get a decent sized pushchair in here. Mine's just full of crap at the minute. I've got my original air filter in there still. That's my bag and my tripod. Body warmers and jackets, didn't have that crap today. So there's plenty good enough sized boot. And the only thing I've done to this car looks wise is I've changed the exhaust at the bottom there. I've got Jap speed exhaust on there because the original exhaust is very quiet, and this sort of car shouldn't be as quiet as that. And I put the inventory induction kit on. So on the outside you see that scoop. The exhaust looked the same as the original, so that doesn't really look any different. So looks wise, I would just say it's the scoop that looks different on this. This car comes with all this red. It's called the red GT pack. That come red. I've seen some where that's red, but I got that red, I got that red, and the grille red. But anyway, I think we'll go for a drive. Oh, before we go for a drive, I've got something to show you. On a hot day like today, cover that window screen up with something, because that there gets hotter than the sun. You get in here to change gear, and that gets so warm very quick. So get some sort of shade across your front window screen. Anyway, let's get the aircon on and go for a jolly. Right, what's it like to live with? Let's go for the high street first. I'll do the windows up. I'll put the aircon on. The aircon on this particular car is fantastic. It's ice cold. It must have been fully gassed up before I bought it. Right, let's start with the stereo. Stereo is a waste of time. Absolute rubbish. The standard one is so confusing. Turn that down. It's so confusing. To be honest though, I never use a stereo. Whenever I go out in the car, I'm either filming, so I can't have the radio on, or I listen to that exhaust and that induction kit. Right, in traffic, it's a little bit, it can be a little bit jerky. The car just wants to go, but when you're stop, start, you bring the clutch up halfway, and that last little bit, it will kind of snatch at you and like say, come on, let's go. Irish bastards. The town I live in, there's so much traffic. There's always traffic, no matter where you go. So the car is a comfortable car to a certain degree. It's comfortable right now sat in it, but even in normal mode, the suspension is very firm. You put it in plus R mode, it gets even bloody firmer. I don't think you want about to tell that, but that last little bit of the clutch kind of like chucks down the road, like, come on, let's go. So if you're stopping and starting, that could get a bit annoying. Does sound nice, this one. I was going to change that exhaust, put a silencer in the middle because it's too loud to go on a track with, but I ain't going to take it on track. I'm just going to leave the exhaust alone. Right, so in the high street, it's a bit hit and miss with that clutch. It just snap, but handling, look at that, it takes the corners so well. And when you're driving along and you're giving it a little bit, it performs brilliantly, absolutely fantastic. The snatchiness of that clutch just disappears because you're going. It's when you're taking your time and just cruising around, it can be a bit hit and miss. But we go out into the country and so it's like on them B roads. The gear change on these Hondas is fantastic, honestly. The pickup on this has been remapped, so it's 385 brake, this one. But the pickup, even in normal mode, is so aggressive. Whoop. The steering on this is very precise. You chuck this car into a corner, and it just, even though it's a front wheel drive car, it just goes down, wherever you throw it, it's off. Don't get caught out on this, because a four-wheel drive car like the Evo I had will give you a lot more confidence in the corner. This car will fill you with confidence, but it will catch you out. On a lovely day like today, you haven't got to worry. Long tyres are warmed up. Don't go silly, but you can just tell the difference in a four-wheel drive car. It's a shame it didn't make this four-wheel drive. But pickup, ridiculously quick. So on a normal B road like this is a fun car. Put your kids in the back, plenty of room. You do feel all the bumps in the roads, you get a lot of feedback, but when you put it in plus R mode, you feel that throttle sharpen up. Obviously all the gauges change. The steering wheel gets a little bit stiffer, not stiffer, like more responsive, more feedback through it. But that suspension is a lot harder. You end up skipping across the little potholes. Fucking tractor in the way. So honestly, you wouldn't want to be in that plus R button mode all the time. Just for when you see old matey boy at the set of lights, fucking farmers everywhere. So you wouldn't want to leave it in plus R mode all the time, because it really is too aggressive. If you take it on track, put it in plus R mode, or we just want a bit of fun, a safe bit of fun on the road, chuck it in that, but it stiffens that suspension up really hard. That's a bit too firm for me. It's firm enough in normal mode, but the steering wheel is a little bit... Not a lot of difference from normal mode, but you can tell there's a little bit more feedback. Fucking potholes everywhere. This car is made for this sort of road. But you've got to be careful, because there's a lot of horses around, so you have got to keep trying to look further and further ahead, because before you know it, you're there. Would I daily this car as a daily? I didn't buy this car to use it as a daily car. I'm in my work van every day of the week. I bought this as a fun car. I personally think if you're younger, you could daily this car, because as you get older, you like a bit more comfort, but this can be comfortable in the right situation. Everyone looks at your car. No. So would I daily this car? I wouldn't daily the car. I didn't buy the car to get it as a daily. I bought the car to use on the weekend, on a Sunday when the sun comes out. It's a bit of a fun car. I personally think if you bought one of these and used it as a daily, it kind of takes the specialness away from it. You're getting it once every, let's say once a fortnight of getting it, and I think you still got that special thing about it. If you, my mate's got to follow on his bloody motorbike now. If you bought this car and use it as a daily, I think you'll soon get used to it, a little bit bored of it, and chop it in. Whereas I hardly use it, it still feels fantastic. Car just goes. The seats in there are so comfortable. Once you're in it, it hugs you. There's no adjustment. It's just back and forth. There is no up and down. There is. Oh, that's the back. There is no up and down. Just back and forth. You can't adjust the bolsters so they hug you more like newer cars do. But I never find any problems. Even my little kids, they hold them tight enough, and they're only little. But the bloody performance of this car. This has got the best of both worlds. 5-door hatch that flies down the road. I'll say it. I'll be honest with you. If I could, I would have an Evo back again. Just purely because of the AYC pump, the 4-wheel drive system. When I had two Evos, when I had my Evos, you could just feel the way the pump was sending power to a different wheel. Whereas this, it will get away from you. So this is a great car. I don't regret buying it. I'll hopefully never sell it. This is the first car I bought for the YouTube channel. About, was it 9 months ago I bought this? And I've had no trouble with it. I've done a bit of work to it. The remap, the service, exhaust. What else did I do? That intake that tends to go on these. But there's a cracking hill cone up here. I'll spin the camera around just so you can see the views. There you go. You can daily them. Sat in traffic can be a little bit hit and miss with the clutch and it just wants to go. It can be a little bit firm even in normal mode. I personally bought it as a fun car just to use on a Sunday, take it for a little blip, have a bit of fun in plus R mode, take the kids to school now and again when they want to, one not so much. So stereo's crap, by the way. Stereo, get Apple CarPlay put in it. If you do buy one, it's standard. It'll be very quiet. You could just change the exhaust and not the induction kit. The induction kit I think was £1,200, so a lot of money. I think the exhaust is only about £600. Choice is yours. Buy one, use it now and again. Buy one, daily it, get a bad back. Catch you on the next one. Drive safe.